Why not? Why not? Ay. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Undeniable. Since I saw you, I've been on you, and I got you, babe. If you ever need Latonia, need me on you, well, I got you, babe.
Well, he didn't know much about real estate.
Oh, he gonna come across all just tapes and...
He did know there wasn't much of a market for homes built by a pedophile.
That's his collection? Oh. Who's he gonna shoot? He definitely is gonna shoot somebody.
Meanwhile, Jules was at home.
Oh,
She
yeah.
hadn't talked to Elliot since... You know what? Actually, I don't want to talk about Jules and Elliot. Fuck them. Let's go back to Maddie. Maddie wasn't just angry about Nate and Cassie. She was also depressed. Heartbroken.
So she was lethal. She was dangerous.
All the...
Hey, how was your night? It was nice. I hadn't seen my girlfriends in a while, so it was good to catch up on all the meaningless, fun bullshit.
Theo and I played 2.5 hours of video games, and then he told me about how he loves demons and that when I sleep they're gonna steal my heart.
He's in that.
He loves what?
I feel like we should get drunk and go for a spin.
Yeah, eh?
Okay.
God, it's horrible.
Right?
You want to hear something more horrible?
What?
When I was in college, I kind of did the same thing to one of my best friends.
You really were me?
No, that'd be less horrible. I was her.
Don't tell me that. I like you. Please don't tell me that. Why?
Because he gave me just the right amount of attention at the wrong time.
That is so depressing.
I was a fucking mess in high school, in college, and in my 20s. The idea that there was ever anyone in the world who would want to settle down and marry me was a complete shock to me.
You're lying.
No, I'm not. I was literally the girl that everyone and their mother...
Why would they say that?
Because I was messy. Oh, and I love to fight.
See, I'm not a mess, but I do love a fight.
Ugh, ass.
Totally underrated.
In the long run, not so much, but in the moment,
Fucking amazing.
oh, so good.
It was getting good.
I mean, that's just who I am.
Yeah, I used to think that's who I was too until I met Sebastian.
You don't fight?
Not really, no.
Really?
Yeah.
I just don't think my brain is wired that way.
If you were still dating guys like this in your 40s, we'd be having a very different conversation, but you're 18 years old. Who gives a shit?
Did you and your friend ever make up?
God, no, she never spoke to me again.
So that's it for Maddie and Cassie? Oh, my boy crying. Boy about to catch that thing. I hope this relationship works out, honestly. She gonna do some stupid shit, that's all I know. I hope Ashtray ready. What Ashtray up to? Ashtray making beats out here?
What are you doing?
I gotta talk to you.
Why are you in the alley?
Hey, nothing. But then the next day I was walking and I had a couple of shoes in my pocket and they just ran up talking all kinds of crazy shit. You know, you're gonna go to prison. You know, you killed Ralph. And I was like, I didn't kill Ralph.
Are you cooperating?
I don't know. They already had their have sex on fucking Jess and Ange.
So you are cooperating with the police?
I do not know if that is the right word, alright, but I'm helping them out. Okay, they definitely had their sights settled in beforehand, so I didn't set anything in motion. I love this baby, and I'm gonna become normal soon, and I'm gonna be talking about some things, and I need you to stay the fuck out of it.
Shit's about to get real.
Oh, hey. It's raining. I'm gonna take a shower.
Respect. What the fuck? And he has the gun in hand pointing at... Yo, this nigga is crazy. This motherfucker is crazy. She's gonna fall for him again. He better not shoot her, eh? He best not shoot Shorty. No shower, alright, babes?
What are you doing?
Don't worry, I'm not here to apologize. Can you imagine if I was sitting here with a gun, forcing you to accept my apology? It's kind of the point.
Smile, you're on camera though.
I love you. I love you, mate.
I know you better than anyone in this world. I humiliated you. It's over.
If he pops this, imagine popping himself right there.
Why do you think my dad likes to film himself fucking? I'm gonna need that disc now.
Yeah, just make it plain and simple. Like,
I don't have it.
Okay.
yo, watch out who you say you love, ladies. I thought she really actually gave it away. Yo, something needs to happen to this man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was joking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's no bullets in the gun.
I was joking. You're fuck this man, dog.
Bye.
He's a blackmailer, yo. Or a con artist, rather. She strapped? That's my girl. She is kind of crazy.
No, thank you.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, you can fuck off.
I know you hate me.
What do you want?
First, to apologize.
I'm not interested.
I know, but you are going to be interested in the second thing. Unfortunately for you, you're going to have to hear my apology first. Thing that I've done, you know. You didn't deserve it. I was trying to protect somebody that didn't deserve to be protected. If I could take it all back, I would. But I did what I did.
Is he trying to like make amends?
I found out about you
This
and my
evening?
dad sometime. In this does. Yeah, he secretly records every encounter he has, and he's been doing it for, honestly, as long as I can remember. I stole it from him. He had a mental breakdown, and he moved out of the house. So I thought that I'd give it to you, and you can do with it as you please.
And you've seen it?
Yeah.
Have a lot of people seen it?
Well, no.
Is this like the only copy, or is it other places?
I mean, it's the only one that I know of, yeah.
Why are you giving this to me?
Right?
Honestly, the answer is too stupid and simple. It's better if we just keep it a mystery.
Why did you become like a good person?
Absolutely not, no. We should have seen what I had to do to get it.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
came out here with a box cutter in my sleeve. In case there was a chance I might have to slit your throat. That's how little I trust you.
Makes sense. Keep that energy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. Hey, for what it's worth, everything I ever said was true.
Cut his hand, at least.
Same here.
So he's trying to, make amends, it looks like. Fix all his dad's shit that he caused. They caused. I know he's... And now Cassie up next. He got hosed.
Hello?
Hey, pack your suitcase. We'll be at your place in 10. We'll stay at my house.
Okay.
Love you.
The fuck? What? Stop. You do what you want. But like this entire scenario / situation, stop. Facts. Perfect. Your whole life. Just don't forget that. What's on Netflix tonight? Jules. Oh shit. Yeah. Right now, her sister's just gone. They still gotta go to school, right?
Bro. So you think you hit rock bottom?
Did I have a lot of apologizing to do?
But hell no.
Get that? So I just figured that I'd, go to rehab, get clean, sort my shit out, and then come back and apologize.
So you want to get clean?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about that?
If it's real, then great.
What's wrong with her not believing that?
I think she needs all of our support. Right?
I don't think it's a question of support. When you let someone down again and again, I think it's fair to lose a little faith.
I mean, what do you think? You think she'll get clean?
I don't know.
She said it's like a 5% chance, right?
Something like that.
Where's the hope in that?
The hope is what Blue has to find.
Yeah. Piece of cake.
Let Rue be Rue. And shower that little one with love. She's been waiting on it.
Yeah, Gia needs more attention, right? Because she's a younger sister and has to look over her
You mind if I sleep in your bed tonight?
drug addict sister, you know?
Yeah, sure.
It's like 5 p.m. in the afternoon. That's her rock right there.
Hello? Yes, this is her.
Your sister's
Yeah, my daughter. She's 17 years old.
she's under arrest.
I think opiates, heroin, I think mainly just opiates.
She's saying that right?
Well, I took her to the emergency room about 4 days ago, and the doctor gave her something to help with the withdrawal.
Who's on the phone?
But I was hoping to bring her in as soon as possible. But she needs to be in an inpatient hospital. Please don't do this. Please, I'm begging. Please don't do this, son. Don't do it, son. Please. My daughter's gonna kill herself.
Yeah. Oh, Zendaya's an executive producer. Alright guys, that was another intense episode of Euphoria. Wow, for this episode, man, let me start off with Nate. Nate and, you know, his mom and just his entire situation is a completely messed up situation. I don't really know how else to really verbalize it, but you know, it's a lot of it's things that, you know, we could watch the show and say like, oh, look at what he's doing, or look at, like, this is a crazy experience that they're going through, but every single person has something that they go through in their life that, you know, really puts them on a trajectory for where it is that they see them, for where it is that they are today. And you know, they're 18 years old, I believe. Yeah, I believe he's 18 years old, and you know, he's like 18 years old, I'm sure, and like he has a lot of decisions and a lot of things that he needed to make up for. It seems as though he was trying to, you know, compromise or clean up the tracks that his dad left, essentially, that he had started, and things that escalated as to Nate. Unfortunately, like, him and his conversation with his mom was just as toxic. She's saying she was putting him down as well, based off how the conversation seemed, and listen to how he talks to her and refers to her. There doesn't seem to be like too much respect there. But he's saying that everything he did, or not everything he did, but a large portion of it was to help her and to do things that would protect her. But I'm sure a lot of it had to do with actually protecting himself at the end of the day. So it looks as though he tried making amends. That's what it was. He tried making amends by the end of the episode by going, I think with Maddie, he ruined it the most. Obviously, with Maddie is what he ruined, because it was Maddie whose heart he broke. And I don't know if it's a matter of, they're in a toxic situation as well, and I think he wanted to. This is the only way he was able to break it off from her. Like, that doesn't really. I don't feel like it's justified, but I understand what the reasoning was. Like, in order for him to do something in which he deemed as good, he had to go ahead and do something to hurt somebody else that he actually deeply cared about, because he knows that whatever is going on with that isn't gonna come back. Their relationship isn't gonna last. I'm just talking about, I was joking. Yeah, he's an asshole. Rue, Rue's dealt with a lot herself. Like, the title of the episode is fitting, but Rue's had, her own obstacles, and she even says, like, I don't have necessarily an intention of getting clean. Like, that's not what it is. Like, Rue hasn't specified saying that, like, I want to be off drugs. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be someone who takes drugs. Rue doesn't want to hurt people, and she doesn't want, she doesn't want to get caught, really. You know what I mean? Like, there doesn't. And so shout out to Ali, Muhammad. Shout out to Ali. He was asking the right questions, and he had to consider, like, Gia's feelings and stuff, because she's the bearer of everything that's kind of going on, like, she's not the abandoned child, but she's definitely a child whose matters have to come second to Rue's because of her problems, and that's been tough. Rue's the older sister, and she has a certain level of respect or responsibility for her sister, but Gia's losing faith in Rue, and it's sad to see. I love in the beginning part. I was even getting emotional for it. It was sad just because of, like, you see how much his approval or his presence Ali's presence means to Rue, and she had to apologize, and it takes a lot, because she knows that what she did was something that she, like, what she said to all the other people was personal, versus what she said to him, which was she said to the other, what she said to her friends was, like, personal / vindictive, versus what she said to him, which was out of spite, because she was trying to get her way, in which she was already in which she ended up getting in trouble for. Like, he kind of, like, warned her, kind of thing. But I really like their relationship. I hope that he continues to come along, and the mom, give strength to her. I'm hoping Rue, how they explain it, like, Rue is only going to be able to detox. She's not going into, like, the rehabilitation, I believe they said, which apparently doesn't work for her. So we'll see as to what the result is going to be, because a detox is just like a pumping out of her system. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Like, they want to kind of, like, drain her system and stuff, but it doesn't necessarily. It's not rehab, where they're actively trying to help her and put her in an environment / situation in which will actually help her improve her drug habits. So it's a lot of intensity. We see Cassie and stuff. Cassie's balling. Cassie is, as usual, was hilarious the whole episode. she does need an exorcism. Shout out to the mom, because the mom is hilarious. But yeah, no, Cassie definitely needed an exorcism based off how she was acting, and she ruined, like she said, she threw away her whole life for Nate. The mom approves of her. She feels as if she's a better person, but for Nate. And the reason I say, and the reason I think that is, I feel like the mom is more like Cassie, and what's scary about that is like that's kind of you fall for like the person who like you it's weird, like you fall kind of like for the person who's like similar to like your parents and stuff like that. So like Cassie didn't have her dad, or like partially had her dad in her life for like a little bit, then he left, you know, so she's just trying to seek approval from everybody. And then Nate's very much like his dad, and kind of like how his mom ended up complying or ended up falling for the dad or whatever along those lines. You know, he's kind of doing the same thing with Cassie, where he's with someone and that he recognizes he can manipulate. So it's not healthy for anybody. You know, we saw Kat try and manipulate a situation or manipulate a conversation with her boyfriend, and like she shouldn't have. I don't agree with the way that she had handled it. I think she could have handled it a lot better. I think that she should have just been straight up with him, like he had said, and you know, she was trying to drag it out or make it seem like it was something he wasn't. But what can you do? This is Euphoria, and it's still hype though. So thank you for tuning in today, everybody. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Send a lot of love, good energy. I'm gonna continue to watch Euphoria with y'all. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit like, comment. If you guys missed part 2, make sure you guys go ahead and check out part 1. But I will be back with y'all soon. Remember, subscribe, like, comment. It's your boy Ange, and I will be back here with Euphoria. Send a lot of love, good energy. Happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.
Undeniable. Since I saw you, I've been on you, and I got you, babe. If you ever need Latonia, need me on you, well, I got you, babe. I just don't need your heart, 'cause I don't know where to start. 'Cause your heart is my favorite part, but you mean business, and tonight I don't need your card.